Hey y'all, happy Monday. So here we are at the end of June. I'll tell you, I really missed a week in there somewhere. I was looking back through my notes and I don't even know. I feel like I just missed an absolute week. I thought we had more time. So anyway, lesson number 4. And this is something, well, a verse that you are all familiar with, I know. What has the Lord shown thee? What is good? What does the Lord require of you? But to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. And so that is lesson number 4. Lesson that I saw Dad live out. To do justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with your God. And so today we're going to start with the first part of this, is to do justly. And I want you to hear, I just want you to hear the heart of the Father in these verses. I'm going to start in Micah 6:1, and then we're going to read through verse 8. And he says, "Hear now what the Lord says. Arise, contend and plead your case before the mountains, and let the hills hear your voice. Hear, O mountains, the Lord's controversy, and you strong and enduring foundations of the earth. For the Lord has a controversy, a pleading contention with his people, and he will pleadingly contend with Israel. O my people, what have I done to you? And in what way have I wearied you? Testify against me, answer me. For I brought you up out of the land of Egypt, and I redeemed you out of the house where you were bondservants. I sent before you Moses, Aaron, and Miriam. O my people, earnestly remember now what Balak, king of Moab, devised, and what Balaam, son of Beor, answered him. Remember what the Lord did for you from Shittim to Gilgal, that you may know the righteous and saving acts of the Lord. With what shall I come before the Lord and bow myself before God on high? Shall I come before him with burnt offerings, with calves a year old? Will the Lord be pleased with thousands of rams or 10,000s of rivers of oil? Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression, the fruit of my body for the sin of my soul? He has showed you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, to love kindness and mercy, and to humble yourself and walk humbly with your God." Do you hear the heart of the Father through all of those verses, beginning in Micah 6:1? He calls to us. He is constantly calling to us. Come to me. Let me. Trust me. You know, this justly, to do justly, is to do what is right. And not just what is right in your eyes or in my eyes, but to do right his way. Morally correct behavior or thinking. To act righteously. Acting with moral integrity. And so in the Old Testament, the Israelites were so conditioned to bringing the sacrifice once a year, and that covered it. When the New Testament, Jesus talks about, no longer I'll write my laws on tablets of stone, but I will write my laws on their hearts. It's a change. And so God, throughout the Old Testament, and then just as he's seeing here, I'm pleading contend with Israel. What have I done that has wearied you? In verse 3, my people, what have I done that wearied you? Was it when I took care of you? Was it when I did this? Was it when I did this? And the Lord, everything that he ever did was to prove himself to his people. That they could trust him. That he would be who he promised he would be. And so to do justly is like Psalm 1, That blessed one finds his delight and desire in the law of the Lord. And on his precepts, teachings, and instructions, he habitually ponders and studies by day and by night. For then he shall be like the tree that we are to do justly, to do what is right in the eyes of the Lord. What does the Lord require of you? Does he require that you come before him with burnt offerings of calves, or thousands of rams, or 10,000s of rivers of oil? Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression, the fruit of my body for the sin of my soul? No, not at all. The Lord doesn't require that of you. What is good? What has the Lord asked? He's asked for you, and that you would do justly, that you would do what is right according to his righteousness, according to his way of doing and being right. We'll pick up here tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye, y'all.